Hi Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. This is a 6-card spread that I'm doing for all of the zodiac signs for the week of April 23rd. This is my first time doing this spread. It was inspired by a fellow reader. I do want to see where it goes, if it is helpful, how it is received. And if it is received well, I would be more than happy to do it on a weekly basis. And for that, I do need your help. If you could please give me feedback or opinions in the comment section at the end of the video to help me out to see if this is something that should be a continuous thing. And if not, then that's okay too. So let's see. For Gemini, the week of April 23rd. Okay, so this is where you are. Okay. This is where you would like to be. This is your focus. This is where your focus is taking you. Advice and additional advice. Okay. This is very interesting, Gemini. Where you are is the Eight of Swords. It seems that you are in a place of either you may feel like there is not much movement on a certain front, or you feel like you may not have much choice in a certain circumstance situation, or it may seem like there is a lot on your mind, there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of analysis, evaluation, a lot going on in the mind that seems to be a little bit confining, or that seems to prevent you from coming up with a solution or a movement or really getting certain clarity. Now, where you would like to be, I have here the Page of Cups. You would like to be in a place of no confusion, in a place of clarity, in a place of in your heart, letting your heart fully guide you. Mistakes, no mistakes. Bumps in the road, no bumps in the road. Basically a place of freedom to follow your heart, being a free spirit, and really moving forward and enjoying all of the little luxuries without all of this internal dialogue going on. Your focus, this could be one of two things. Your focus is either putting some distance between yourself and others or the world around you in order to achieve that clarity and to really kind of get in tune with your heart and your intuition to kind of hear it, because it seems like it might be a little difficult to hear and feel at the moment. Or your focus is to no longer do that, because it may get you stuck in this mental mechanism, this inner dialogue that's going on, and to really get out there and have certain experiences that may or may not give you signs or may not help with certain answers you may be seeking or certain things you want to see for yourself in order to get a better picture. Where this focus is taking you is not just balance, but a place of giving, a place of generosity, a place of, whatever the opposite of greed is, generosity, kindness. It's taking you to a place of connecting with others that you might not usually connect with, or be in certain situations, circumstances that you usually would kind of either shy away from or just not be interested in. It's taking you to new places. It's taking you to new people. It's taking you to new heights or to new expressions, to new outgiving, if that makes sense. Now, advice. This is very interesting, the Tower. Whatever this inner dialogue is doing, saying, the Tower, there needs to be a break in an illusion, in an attitude, in a particular way of seeing something. Okay, in order for this inner dialogue to cease, for all of these thoughts, this ego, this overanalyzing, or simply just analyzing, doesn't have to be overanalyzing, or thinking or weighing all the options, everything that's going on internally, there needs to be a break in that. Kind of the roof needs to get blown off. And that may be in the good sense, it may be in the bad sense. Nevertheless, it is change. So in the advice position, the Tower card is really suggesting to try to change the patterns of thinking, try to even have a conversation with your inner dialogue, not necessarily argue with it, but befriend it, or be your own therapist, be your own spiritual leader. Why am I having this thought? Because of this, but why this? Have that internal dialogue, and things may become clear because your mental power, the fact that you can see certain things or can really take in all the details, it's a blessing, but it can also be a curse. And as the advice, the Tower, there needs to be a change, there needs to be an elimination of something, a reconstruction of a certain pattern, or a reformulating of a certain way of looking at something, or a certain way of analyzing something, a certain way of reevaluating something. There needs to be a change there. And in additional advice, I have the 9 of Coins. So if solitude is what you need, it's good to be in solitude as well. That doesn't necessarily mean isolated or away from others, away from social events. You could be, and we all very well know this, surrounded by lots of people and still feel like the only person in the room, still feel very alone. So additional advice, 9 of Coins. Be in your own sphere. Be in your own energy. Okay? This is very much a personal development, a personal change, especially with the Tower here. Whatever illusions, perceptions, attitudes, approaches, ways of looking at things that must change or be reconstructed or rebuilt or mended in certain ways, that's very much a solitude thing, if that makes sense. And as well, bask in being independent from others. Allow this feeling of being different or having a different approach or a different way of looking at things. You may be the only one kind of going through what you're going through, in terms of that inner dialogue. That's okay. Allow yourself to be independent from others. Allow yourself to be independent in your journey. There is nothing wrong with that. In fact, sometimes it is beneficial for us to not be able to fully connect with others in a certain particular chapter of our journey, because sitting with that will give us more wisdom and will bring us more benefit. We will learn far more if there are no other opinions or anything else seeping in, especially with so much inner dialogue going on. You don't really want to add to that with others weighing in on their opinions or perhaps their experiences that might add to that inner dialogue. So that's what I have for Gemini for this week. Once again, I would love to hear your feedback and what you thought of the 6-card reading. If it's well received, I'd love to do it on a weekly basis. So I would love to hear your feedback in the comments section. Please let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to reading what you have to say. Thank you.